Oh well, cheers, Nippy. You know, I've been watching that news program you suggested to me because I was sick of the BBC.
Oh yeah.
UK column.
Yeah?
It's even worse.
What are you talking about?
It's just really depressing. Like, at least the BBC puts a positive spin on these things. UK column, it's like they don't even want to report good news.
I don't know what you mean.
Well, you know that complaint brought to International Criminal Court against the Israeli government?
Oh, that.
Yeah, the Party of Truth saying that the vaccine rollout is a forced medical experiment because you have to have the vaccine to be the COVID pass certificate, so you can go out. So, and
That's a good idea.
Well, the government in Israel agrees, but they might not be saying that if they end up in front of a Nuremberg committee. We'll see.
Huh.
Anyway, the UK column, right? They reported it, but they didn't even admit that it had been accepted. They said, oh, it probably won't get accepted, it'll be rubbished. But they've sat on this news for 20 days, and it has already been accepted, and they didn't even mention it. It's almost like they don't want us to think about Boris Johnson and you being called war criminals.
What are you talking about? That will never happen.
Not if all your news services get their way. We never hear about it. But to me, I think that's massive news. And there's other big news that they just totally misrepresented. Like, in Bristol with those protests, the peaceful protesters getting attacked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then...
So they should be.
Well, maybe the only thing that should have been stopped was those attacks on police vehicles. I don't support that. Remember there was the car that got defunded police painted on it, set on fire.
Yeah, despicable.
Yeah, and there was that van that got broken into. And the police van. Well, they both had the same number plate.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they both... So what, did some policeman come and, set up one car and left to be attacked and then unscrew the number plate and move it? That's colluding, right? Isn't it that just to justify attacking a peaceful protest?
I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about?
Oh man, be careful of the wine! I mean, look, the thing is though, the UK column was just ridiculous. They didn't even mention it, they just misrepresented that story.
Wow. The police were busy.
Yeah.
The police were busy. They were busy dealing with those protesters.
Alright, fine. Let's agree to disagree on that one. They shouldn't be allowing their cars to be attacked though, should they? It just doesn't make sense. It's a black flag, isn't it?
Won't hear those words.
Well, at least they reported on the Dutch protest.
Yeah, but they didn't mention the fact that there were all those medicos in their white coats standing behind the veterans. They should have been in the hospitals dealing with the deadly virus. They should have been struck off for being on that protest.
That's true, they didn't mention the medicos at all. See, this is exactly what I mean. They only tell half the truth. They don't give the good news. And what about the really good news? That the Freedom Alliance party is standing in the election that's coming.
Freedom Alliance.
Yeah, I know it's not good news for you, but it's good news for me.
What are you talking about? You always vote for me.
No, I'm not voting for you anymore. I'm voting for freedom.
No, never.
No more
vote
lockdowns.
For me.
You should have resigned. You've been lying. How do we know you're not lying about COVID?
Be quiet.
No more lockdowns, Nippy. Let me leave my house. I want it to go back to work. No more lockdowns. UK Freedom Alliance.